What's up, man? It's your boy DC, man. Good looking out, tuning in to your boy, man. So, remember when you're in school and you're really little and they say never judge a book by its cover? So, one time, right, I'm at work. So, when I first got into security and shit. So, as it's at night, so the site that I was at, right, was a mall. It was like an outside mall. So the mall, the property, so the mall didn't really close until 11:30ish. Um, so some shops, restaurants were still open a little bit, right? Then we even had this bar or club on the property, you feel me? So there's people there, okay? And it's probably about like 50, 60 people. You know, just one me, one guard. Okay, cool, but not. Mind you, again, I do have to say, never judge a book by its cover. Or I don't know if we was all taught that. So with security, you kind of have to like it contradicting what I just said about judging the book by its cover. Okay, so that's just why I'm saying this first because it later on explains the whole situation. So security, yes, we kind of have to judge a book by its cover. If you all told from the flow up, and you about to go into the $1,000 restaurant, or you know what I mean, you ain't about to buy. Then you got a pipe in your mouth, or some, you know, when you're working security, we're for so long been doing security since 2018. Okay, so been doing it for a little while, so I kind of know what to look for. But at that time, I'm brand new to security. You feel me? But again, you know, so cut to the point. So I'm doing my patrols. Now it was an area where it was kind of like off limits. You know what I'm saying? People aren't really supposed to be back there. So I come up on this white guy. He 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 didn't look like he was homeless, but you know he looked like a regular white good dude. You feel me? So, but like I said, never judge a book by its covers. Keep that in the back of your head. And if you still watch it, please like subscribe. So I find him like, hey, bro, you know, you're not supposed to be back here. Give me the rundown that he's having a little issues with his old lady. And he just needed time, you know, in a little cut spot to post up at, get his mind right real quick. He wasn't smoking or drinking. He was just sitting down. So I said, all right, cool, bro. I give you like 15 minutes. He's like, oh, man, good looking, bro. You know, I'm like, all right, cool. Don't worry about it. Came back around. He was gone. Cool. Didn't really think nothing of it. Okay, so night goes on, whatever. Couple days later, if not the next day, 2 days later at max. It was if it wasn't the next day, it was the night. The next, if it wasn't the exact next night, it was the night. So if it wasn't the night after, it was 2 nights later. Okay. He's like he bumped me. He's like, hey, what's up, bro? You the security guard that I talked to the other night? I'm like, yeah, what's up, bro? He's like, man, I just want to say thank you, man. Letting me chill for a minute. He's like, here. So I knew it was money. He was like, here. I was like, all right, for sure. So I tucked it. You know what I mean? And I got to the cut where I can safely, you know, see what he gave me. It was $300, bro. It's $300, man. And it's crazy how God works. I don't really recall if I really needed it because at that time I got paid weekly, so I was going to get paid anyways. But the gesture of him giving me the 300 was like, look, bro, you know what I'm saying? Because in security, we go off of, and he even said, he was like, hey, look, I know I wasn't looking right, but if he was able to give me $300, how much money you think he had? Think about it. The average person ain't gonna give you no $300 if your boy ain't got like 1,000 in his account, or a couple racks to give you 3. Or maybe he did. Let me not talk too fast. Maybe he did, but I'm just saying on the average note, on the average regular account, you feel me? If I have $50 in my pocket, I give you like $10. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I kind of have to retract a little bit, because I've gave my last when I only had my last. But again, like I said, and this is like in the beach part of the town, So the average person there has kind of money, you know what I mean? Because it's the beach town. So my whole point of bringing that story is, like, if you watch me, you fuck with me, man. Just be careful, man, how you come and approach people, man. Sometimes all they need is like a little breather. This right here is kind of like touching bases about, like, one, yeah, don't judge a book by its cover, and then two, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be too quick to jump at everything. You know what I mean? So, kind of touching on this story, but like I said, man, God works in mysterious ways. You feel me? If I didn't need it, I didn't need it. I don't recall, but I kind of want to say I needed it. You know what I mean? $300. Hey, it's $300. You know what I mean? Never seen him again after that. You know what I mean? But one thing I would like to say is, man, if you don't believe in God, whatever you believe in, that's on you. My personal belief and opinion, I believe in God. I believe in the Most High. But He gonna look out for you. Okay. There's another time, not similar, but and the motherfuckers like try to judge me because how I look. You know what I'm saying? Now, myself, look at me now, man. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little raggedy right now. I'm a little rugged, you know what I'm saying? Not dressed up or nothing. And but I was looking worse than this. You feel me? You know what I mean? Without the hat, crazy hair, beard, you know what I mean? In the area that we're in, so a lot of homeless people with food stamps. Okay. So I go in and I was buying some stuff, you know what I mean? And the cashier lady rang me up for food stamps. And I'm like, I could be, that a lot of times they be like, oh, do I look homeless to you, or do I look? But your boy's looking ragged, so you know what I'm saying. Just be careful, y'all. Like how like cause looks may be deceiving and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I get bread enough to go get dressed up, I'm gonna go get dressed. You feel me? Got the J's and shit, fresh cut and shit. You know what I mean? But my whole point with this video is like, man, y'all be careful, man. Don't be too quick to judge a book by its cover. Because even it be the other way around where they be like fresh to death, bro, but got $1 in their pocket and shit. I even been on that side, you know what I mean? Spend my last to get some fresh clothes, you know what I'm saying, before I knew how to bargain at Walmart and shit and Ross and shit. You know what I mean? My bad for the chapped lips and shit, just waking up and shit. Just trying to spit some little knowledge for y'all real quick, something to think about. You know what I mean? As y'all go through y'all day and shit. Kick this up in your headphones and shit. Let your boy spit his shit and shit. You feel me? But hey, man, I just want to share one of my situations with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Video ain't the best, you know what I mean? But hey, every day is a new day. Every day, man, is a blessing above ground. You feel me? So, yeah, that's the moral of the story. Don't be too quick to judge a book by its cover. And sometimes like let people get a little breather and shit. It might go against the rules, but definitely in security, you gotta be protecting property or stuff like that. You gotta learn to like when to jump, when not to jump, when to just sit back a little bit. Cause I have to do that every day for work. For instance, at our job, for instance, charging your phone, you're not really supposed to let them charge their phone, but you know what I mean? get a couple minutes or whatnot, or just hanging out, like being weird. Like the kids, we get in our my place of business, we have a lot of kids, and so y'all please just, hey, don't be too quick to judge a book by its cover. If ain't nobody ever told you that, your boy DC is telling you. You know, I know your boy looking a little ragged, got the chap, dry ass lips and shit. But for my fans, friends, family, everybody that fuck with your boy, I just want to talk my shit real quick before I gotta go rest and lay down. I just want to make this consistent. The consistency is what I really need to work on, especially if I want to do YouTube. You know what I mean? Hopefully this video thing works out right. I don't know, cause I got it horizontal. So it's your boy DC, man. Just keep that in the back of your head, man. Your boy's always gonna spit my shit, man. I got a lot of thousand of shit to say, but right now I want to keep this short as possible. It's over 11 minutes, so if y'all fuck with me, please like, subscribe down below. Peace. Peace, deuces. Nah, man.